What's up, guys? It is Steve, the Gothic Terrifier, whatever you want to call me. Um, Today we're in my car, duh, but doing something that I've been debating about redoing again. I know I stopped probably 7 times over my career, and gotten back into, and it's just because it's not because it's addicting. Maybe it is a little bit addicting, um, but for me, it's just about wanting to continue the streak of the amount of years of playing, seeing how the competition still is and all that, and then that's Pokemon. So I'm playing the TCG again. It's not hardcore, not like last time either when I was playing Shark. Um, you know, I would like to play hardcore again if Beyblades wasn't a thing, but since it is a thing, Beyblades to me is way more important than playing Pokemon. And so that's my goal, is to become better at Beyblading. I already know I'm a half decent Pokemon player. I'm not fantastic. I'm not like out the gate crazy. I'm not like a world championship competitor. Otherwise, I wouldn't be Beyblading. But yeah. So we're back into it. We've got one of my new decks. It's Dragapult Blaziken, as you'll see on the thumbnail. And so we're just going to go through the deck profile. So we have 4 copies of Dreepy, easy to set up with Buddy Buddy Poffin. 4 Dracloak for its Recon Directive ability, very powerful. And 2 Dragapult. If you don't know what this does by now, you are missing out in this game. But basically, defend and dive, 200 damage, and it spreads 6 damage counters across the board. Now, the Blaziken I really love. I don't know why I didn't think of this when I played, before I started playing Shark. I was like, okay, why is this good? And I probably should have been playing it. So we're going to play 2 Torchic in this. 1 Combustion can actually be a little decent attacker if you can't find a Blaziken. And you're just going to be a little bit lucky and flip 2 heads and knock out something grass or metal. Because it would do 120 base damage and times 4, 240, so pretty good. But we're playing it. We're not going to play the Badoo. We're not going to show you the Badoo just yet. We're playing 2 Blaziken EX. Now, Blaziken EX here does, once during your turn, you may attach a basic energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. So it's a basic energy. So if I needed to attach a dark energy to a Monkey Dory, for example, I could do that. I could attach a fire energy to my Dragapult or to this, get set up, or a psychic energy to my Lowleaf Clefairy, which you'll see in the deck. And it also hits to 200 damage, which is really good against stuff like Mega Venusaur, which I can see being competitive. I don't know if it's going to be out the gate competitive, but it's going to be a threat. Any grass deck is a threat with this deck. So like I can, if I've got one of these set up, that grass Pokemon's a threat. So I really want to take that out, take the grass Pokemon out as soon as possible. But we're also playing one of the baby Blazikens. 70 damage for 2 energy is not too shabby, but we're here for mainly the second attack, which is 120 base damage. And discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. It also does 120 damage to one of your opponent's bench. So if I can knock out a Teal Mask Ogerpon for 240 and spread 120 to my bench, I can put 120 damage into one of my opponent's Pokemon, maybe a Monkey Dory, I can take 3 prizes. Or if I've spread enough damage around the board, I can hopefully hit the Mega Kangaskhan with Dragapult for 200, and then maybe Boss's orders something out next turn, and go from there and hit 120 onto the bench, onto that. So that would be pretty cool. We're playing 2 Badoo. Obviously, we're going to do Itchy-Pollen. We want to go second with this deck if possible, so we can utilize it Itchy-Pollen for as long as possible, and help ourselves get it set up. So we're playing two Itchy-Pollens, 2 Monkey Dories for its Adrenal Brain ability, Lily's Clefairy for the mirror match. That's basically what it's there for. We have Latias EX there for free retreat. We have Fizzindibity for draws. One of the best new cards to come out of Perfect Order and in this format in general is Meowth, with its Last Ditch Catch ability, which allows us to search our deck for a supporter once it's played from our hand. So pretty awesome. Can't go wrong with that. And then we've got our little blockers, so we've got Shaman in the field, and we've got Psyduck, obviously. So that's the Pokemon. Here are the trainers. Right, trainers here. We have 4 Buddy Poffins to get us kicked off. Obviously, we want to find one of these on our first hands, if possible. We've got 3 Pokepads in this deck. This can help us search quite a lot of stuff in the deck, so it can help us search Dracloaks. It can help me search that baby Blaziken if I need it. It can help me search Monkey Dory if needed. So I could upgrade this to 4, but I don't really know what I would take out to make it 4. But so 3 Pokepads is the deal. We've got 3 Ultra Balls in the deck to help us find Dragapults if we need them, or Fizz, just anything. If we need anything, we can use Ultra Ball. We've got 2 Rare Candies in the deck. Mainly want to use one of these on a Blaziken, because I don't really want to utilise... I don't really want to waste an opportunity to use Recon Directive with Dragapult on the Dragapult line, so these are mainly for the Blazikens. You've got 2 Night Stretcher in the deck. I really want to upgrade this to a 3rd. Yet again, I don't know what I want to I don't know what I'll take out for this. So 2 Night Stretcher. Ace Beck is not unfair stamp. We've got 2 stadiums in this deck: Risky Ruins and Team Rocket's Watchtower. Risky Ruins is pretty good. You can put it down, and as soon as you put a Pokemon, or your opponent put a Pokemon down, it puts 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. And then the Watchtower is here so that Colours Pokemon can't use abilities. So I mainly want to play this after I've played a Meowth, because obviously if I play this and I can't play a Meowth. So this is what this is for. Also just help stop people like using Fan Rotom. If I was going first, I could put it down and people couldn't use Fan Rotom. They can't use, it's the basics, right? No, it's just in general. So yeah, they can't use Noctowls, stuff like that if I was versing a Terra Box deck. So that card helps against that. We have 4 Lilies Determination going into our support account. So 4 Lilies, obviously we need that. I was playing 3 Bosses Orders. Like last night I was testing with one of my mates, and I was playing 3 Bosses Orders, but I just found myself never using 3 bosses. So I've downgraded it to 2. I want to put an extra Crispin in here. I've got 1 Crispin in this deck, which you'll see. But I really want to play 2 Crispin, and yeah, I've cut it down to 2 Bosses Orders. We've got 2 Dawn on the deck. Dawn is a very good supporter. If we got this on our first hand, it wouldn't be too bad, so we can search our deck for a basic, a stage 1 and a stage 2, all in one go with Dawn. And then we've got 1 Crispin. Like I said, I want to upgrade this to 2. And basically this allows us to attach 2 basic energies that are different kinds to our Pokemon. Puts 1 into the Pokemon and 1 into our hand, but we mainly want to attach both of them if possible. And then for our energy count, we have 3 Fire, 3 Psychic, and 2 Dark Energy. So that's the list. Let me know what you guys are planning to play throughout the rotation format. Rotation kicks in officially this Friday of recording this video. But tonight I'm playing, so maybe we get to try out our decks tonight. If not, it's fine. I can easily take out the Meowth, because that's the only thing that's really new in the deck, right? So, because like Pokepads legal, because it came out in Ascended Heroes. So yeah, we're good to go. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this deck, let me know what you think, or obviously let me know what you guys are playing in this format. But I'll catch you guys next time. See you. Bye.